Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Aarti Ahuja, your soft skill trainer and a life coach. Today in this video, we are going to speak about tips to learn how to self-love. While self-love is not necessarily innate, it could be taught. Here are some useful tips on how to self-love today. So the number one thing, recognize how you are feeling. You have probably heard this cliche saying that the first step to overcoming a problem is admitting that you have one. Well, one of the first steps to learning how to self-love is kind of similar. It is becoming aware of yourself. Self-awareness is the key. We all feel a variety of emotions throughout our life. Sadness, anger, frustration, sometimes loneliness, happiness, and many more. When something is off, it is important to take a moment to recognize how you're feeling at that moment and why. Acknowledge it. Why are you sad? Why are you angry? What is that it's making you happy? In self-love, you must be mindful so that you can begin to shift any negative state that is involved in those feelings. So, recognize your feeling. Number 2, accept how you are feeling. While there is nothing wrong with the feeling or any of the emotions what we mentioned above, being happy, sad, it's important that once you recognize your emotions, you can start accepting them. So if you are sad, you are sad. Whether you want to feel it or not, the feeling is there. Take a moment to pause and sit with that feeling. Now scan your body to see where you feel it. Sometimes you might feel heaviness in your head or numbness. Number 3, think about your feeling from an outsider perspective. Maybe somebody else is feeling that feeling. How would you feel if you saw a loved one experiencing that feeling? Now you feel that for a moment. Then think about how you might encourage them to proceed. What is funny about life and our brain is that when we treat ourselves entirely different than we treat others. While we might try to enforce a positive behavior on our friend, we might say, oh, think positive. But when it comes to us, we would beat ourselves for feeling that way. So view this situation with a kind eye and be kind to yourself. Love yourself in that moment and all the moments when you're feeling such. Next step, forgive yourself. This self-love tip really has 2 points to it. Number 1, decide what it will take to forgive yourself for whatever the situation is. Second, make a conscious decision to forgive yourself. We can be so hard on ourselves sometimes, but it's important to give yourself a break. You can be your own worst enemy at times. When you believe you have made a mistake, decide what actions you can take to make it right in your own eyes. Then we use self-talk to encourage yourself to take that step forward for forgiveness. You tell yourself, it's okay, I've made a mistake, let me proceed further. Next step, say no to others sometimes. Practicing self-love isn't just about speaking kindly to ourselves. When we are feeling certain emotions, it can also be about taking care of ourselves when others are around. So, setting boundaries is something which is very important. Make time for yourself. It is okay to tell people no if you think that you need to. Love yourself enough to make the right decision for yourself. Self-love is a continuous action, a continuous process, a continuous choice that you make. It will come with practice. You should constantly be investing in yourself by working on doing such things to promote self-love. Believe me, if you follow these steps, it's not that difficult to love yourself. We all expect people should love us, but why it is so hard to love yourself? So in this month of February, watch my entire 3 videos of self-love and embrace yourself, cherish yourself, celebrate your uniqueness. Subscribe to my channel for more such videos. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.